Good morning, students. Hope you all are doing fine. So, in the previous lecture, we completed discussing some very important phrasal verbs which are frequently asked in your exams. So, now we will do some practice questions based on the pattern asked in various examinations. As usual, I will give you some time to solve them and then later on we will discuss. So, without any further ado, let's begin with our lecture. So, here's the first question on your screen. You need to find out the grammatical error. Now, start solving. So, is it done? Let's tally. A thief broke out my neighbor's house when they were not at home. So, the grammatical error lies in option A. So, basically the error is in the phrasal verb broke out. The phrasal verb break out means to start suddenly, generally used for war, fighting, disease, and so on. For instance, dengue has broken out in Rajasthan. But the given sentence implies that the thief entered the neighbor's house forcefully. Hence, we will use break into over here, which means to enter by force. Therefore, the correct sentence should be a thief broke into my neighbor's house when they were not at home. So, is it clear? Now, moving on, solve this. Now, let's discuss. The organization gave in the prizes to the best school that won in almost all the competitions that were held. So, the error lies in option B. The phrasal verb given means to surrender or to yield. So, clearly it does not fit in the given sentence. So, the appropriate phrasal verb according to the sentence should be give away, which means to distribute. Hence, the correct sentence should be the organization gave away the prizes to the best school that won in almost all the competitions that were held. Now, moving on. So, is it done? Let's check. A leading textile manufacturer, one of the fastest growing in the country, is looking for a marketing manager to look up the affairs of the company. So, the grammatical error lies in option D. The phrasal verb look up means to find or search for something. Hence, its use is inappropriate over here. Replace it with look after. Look after means to take care of. Since the marketing manager has to take care of the affairs of the company, we will use look after. Hence, the correct sentence should be a leading textile manufacturer, one of the fastest growing in the country, is looking for a marketing manager to look after the affairs of the company. Fine, is it clear? Now, moving on to our next question. let's discuss. As a parent, I'm always worried about my teenage children running out a huge telephone bill. So the error is in option C. Running out means to get used up, be exhausted, that is, of something getting finished. Hence, its use is wrong over here. So the correct phrasal verb required here is running up, which means sudden increase in price or value of something, or basically allow a debt or bill to accumulate. Hence, the correct sentence should be, as a parent, I'm always worried about my teenage children running up a huge telephone bill. Fine. Now, next, solve this. So, is it done? Let's tally. One of my neighbors asked me to look over his mother while he was away to his hometown. So, the grammatical error lies in option B. So, basically, the error is in the phrasal verb look over, which means to inspect or examine something, especially in a cursory way. So, replace it with look after, which means to take care of someone. Hence, the correct sentence should be, one of my neighbors asked me to look after his mother while he was away to his hometown. So, is it clear? Now, moving on. Done. Let's check. On hearing the news about her son's accident, she broke out in tears. So, the error is in option C. The phrasal verb broke out is wrong, as it means to start suddenly, used in case of disease, war, and other unpleasant events. Another meaning of breakout is to escape from prison or jail. So clearly, none of them fits in the given sentence. So the correct phrasal verb according to the sentence should be broke down as she is crying due to shock and sadness. Broke down means to lose control emotionally or mentally. Hence, the correct sentence should be, on hearing the news about her son's accident, she broke down in tears. Now, moving on, solve this. Now, let's discuss. The meeting was put off due to heavy rains in the capital. So, the correct option is D, that is no error. So, the phrasal verb put off means to postpone or to delay. Hence, its use is appropriate over here. So, there is basically no grammatical error in the sentence. The sentence is grammatically correct. So, is it clear? Now, moving on to our next question. Solve this. Is it done? Let's tally. Recently, I came round a person who always loves to live in solitude. So basically, the error is in the phrasal verb came round. It means to accept someone's opinion, basically to agree with someone. Hence, the correct phrasal verb should be came across, which means to meet by chance. So, the correct sentence should be, recently I came across a person who always loves to live in solitude. Now, next. Done. Let's check. Things are not looking out even after the dismissal of the previous lethargic staff. So, the error is in option A. The phrasal verb looking out means to watch out, beware, or to be careful. For example, please look out when you are crossing the streets. Hence, its use is inappropriate over here. Replace it with looking up, which means to improve. Therefore, the correct sentence should be, things are not looking up even after the dismissal of the previous lethargic staff. Now, moving on, solve this. Let's discuss. The invading army was forced to fall for due to continuous firing. So, the grammatical error lies in option B. The use of phrasal verb fall for is incorrect over here. Fall for means to fall in love with someone. It also means to be tricked into believing something that is not true. Hence, replace fall for with fall back, meaning to retreat, to withdraw. So, the correct sentence should be, the invading army was forced to fall back due to continuous firing. So, is it clear? Now, moving on, next question is based on a different pattern. Read it carefully and try solving it. So, is it done? Let's tally. In each of the following questions, the given word is used in 4 different ways, numbered A to D. Choose the option in which the usage of the word is incorrect. So, first one is, we have to bear down our enemies. His evidence bears away the evidence of the first witness. C. Our server is down. Kindly bear with us. D. It is inspiring to see them bearing up so well. So, the error is in option B. The phrasal verb bear away means to win. So, hence its use is inappropriate over here. Replace it with bears out. It means to confirm or to support someone's statement, claim, etc. Therefore, his evidence bears out the evidence of the first witness. So, is it clear? Now, moving on, solve this. Again, in this 4 different ways are given, A to D. Let's discuss. So, we need to choose the option in which the usage of the phrasal verb is incorrect. So, our first option A is many students turned up for the test. Second, he turned down my offer. C, many party workers turned in for the rally. And D, she wants to know what turned him against his father. So, the error lies in option C. So, as you guys can remember, we did all these phrasal verbs when we were discussing the phrasal verbs formed with the verb turn. So, the phrasal verb turned in means to go to bed. For example, it's 10 o'clock, let us turn in. Hence, its use is inappropriate over here. Therefore, replace turned in with turn out. Turn out means to come to a meeting or to assemble for some event. Hence, a correct sentence should be many party workers turned out for the rally. So, is it clear? Now, moving on. Next question is fill in the blanks. So, you need to select the appropriate phrasal verb to fill in the blanks. Solve this. So, is it done? Let's tally. Mohan dash the charge of the center for life skills from Sagar. So, the correct option is B, that is took over. The phrasal verb took over means to take responsibility for or control of. Hence, its use is appropriate over here. Therefore, our sentence will be Mohan took over the charge of the Center for Life Skills from Sagar. So, is it clear? Now, moving on. Is it done? Let's discuss. The details were dashed from one person to other within no time. So, the correct option is C, that is passed down. Pass down means to transfer or to hand over, basically to give something to someone who is younger or at a lower level than you. Hence, the correct sentence should be the details were passed down from one person to the other within no time. Now, next, again fill in the blanks. Do this. Is it done? Let's check. The bus dashed on the way, so I could not reach the station in time. So, the correct option is A, that is broke down. In case of machine or vehicle, broke down means to stop working or functioning. We did this earlier also when we were doing phrasal verbs using the verb break. Do you guys remember it? So, coming back, hence its use will be appropriate over here. So, our sentence will be The bus broke down on the way, so I could not reach the station in time. Is it clear? So, that's it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed today's lecture. Thank you.